Now from the title, you already know what it is. I just had to do a part 2 for Sugarpopped because homegirl has been picking some pieces that are fire, and I know you guys are wondering, so let's go. So for those who are new here, let me introduce myself. My name is Janelle and this is what I do. I help you with finding the vendors for certain products that you might be interested in, especially those that you see from a popular boutique. Another thing that I want you guys to note as a newbie is that most of these vendors are USA vendors, and you do need some form of business document in order to purchase from them. And most of the vendors, or all these vendors that I talk about, can be found on fashiongo.net. So let me get straight into my vendor godmother duties. I have about 20 different vendors for you guys, so let's get it. So the first piece we're gonna do is this full body jumpsuit and this vest, and the vendor for these is ANWND. So let me show you guys how it looks on the vendor's catalog page, because on my last video someone was saying that I was giving incorrect information because they weren't able to find the items on FashionGo, and when I looked up the items myself right after they said that, I was able to find it. Guys, please remember that sometimes the items will look different on the models on the FashionGo platform, okay? Also remember that boutiques, sometimes they edit their photos, add effects or something, I don't know what to say, so you have to know how to look for these items, okay? On to the next one. This is set. This vendor is not on fashiongo.net or any marketplace. The vendor is the Set LA. Now they do have an Instagram page that you can look them up, follow them. You can also send them a direct message in order to order from them or to see their catalog. If you are really interested in this vendor, you can send me a message and I'll send you their WhatsApp number so that you'll be able to purchase and see more of their catalog. So the next set, which is this two-piece cardigan set, the vendor for this is Capella. We should all know them. If you're new, welcome. You should know Capella. Pay attention to them. This is how it looks when you go on FashionGo on Capella's site or page or section. And let me give you one hack. Do you see that code below the photo, BTP 2978? You can type this into the search bar on FashionGo and it will bring up the item for you without you going onto Capella, searching through sets and looking specifically for that item. You're welcome. Okay, so this other piece, this jumpsuit with the low back, this is also from Capella. This is how it looks on FashionGo on their section, and as I said, just go ahead and type that code that's below the photo into the search bar and it will bring up the item directly without you having to scroll through all the items to find it, okay? Alright, so this is a two-piece turtleneck top legging set and also the cardigan. The vendor for these is Zenana. This is how the two-piece turtleneck set looks, and this is how the cardigan looks on their site. Now going on to this two-piece set, this dress, and also this lavender two-piece set, and the vendor you can get these from is Elita Collection. Now this is how they look on FashionGo, and yeah, and this is how this looks. Pay attention to the codes, guys. Now this simple bodycon red dress is from Seduction LA, and this is how it looks on FashionGo, okay? The next piece is this two-piece geometric green set. The vendor I've seen with this is Sweet Habit, and this is how it looks on FashionGo, and this is one of the examples of it looking different on FashionGo than on the model, but it's the same thing, all right? Okay, so the next piece we're going to talk about is this two-piece sweater knit set, and the vendor for this piece is Hot and Delicious. Now attention, this is something that has been recent. if you go on Fashion Go's page, Hot and Delicious, this is what you will be greeted with. Okay, I reached out to them and this was their response. So basically, if you've never ordered from them before, you will need to go through additional verification in order to have access to their site. And as you can see, this is what they're asking for. I do not see the scent in this, but I guess they see the scent, and this is what you'll have to go through now with Hot and Delicious. Okay guys, so the next piece is this tie back knit dress, as well as this off the shoulder knit dress, and then this denim jacket. The vendor is Hera Collection. Now I want to focus on this jacket. The easier way to find it is to go ahead and type the code into the search bar and it will pop up. Now when you go on it, you will see that this is going to be a pre-order and it's not going to ship until late December. This just proves my point when I say to you guys that some of these big boutiques, they get first dibs on some of these pieces, and then the vendor go ahead and upload it onto Fashion Go, and you will have to sometimes wait until they restock the item. So this is that scenario in this case. Okay, so now the next piece is this jeans set, as well as this one, and the vendor is Purple Candy. Now these pieces are sold separately, so this is the bottom and also this is the bottom, and you guys can look under the jacket section in order to find the tops. Now for this top, the vendor that I've seen with it is the Stylus. Right now it's kind of weird on Fashion Go because, as you can see, it's saying that it's available for pre-order and will ship the 30th of September, and we're currently in October, so I don't know what's going on right there, but you can reach out to them and see what you can find out. Next on the list is this mineral wash dress, as well as this mineral wash jumpsuit, and the vendor is J.Or. This is how the dress looks on Fashion Go, and this is how the jumpsuit looks. Separate and apart from Zenana, J.Or. is the next vendor who supplies mineral and acid wash items. So now moving on to this two-piece green satin set, as well as this hunter green puff set, and these are from Uptown. Now this is how the satin green set looks on Fashion Go. Pay attention to the code. And as for the puff set, you will have to do them separately. So this is the bottom and this is the bodysuit. So the next piece we're going to talk about is this two-piece knit set, and the vendor is Beauty Inc. We're also going to talk about this two-piece satin set, and the vendor I've seen with this is Minco. And this talks about metallic jeans bottom, and it's from JC and JQ jeans. So guys, I just want to add a quick reminder that these items aren't the only ones that they get from these vendors. Once you go on the Fashion Go platform and go on the vendors section, then you can scroll through and see all the other items that you're able to get from that vendor. All right, now going to this show-stopping dress, and also this one, the vendor for these is Blythe. This is how it looks on Fashion Go, so go ahead and pay attention to those. Then this next item, this pearl jacket, these are the two vendors for them, Paul and Avenue Hill. As you can see the price difference, you decide which one you want to go with, honey boo boo. And the vendor for this rhinestone sparkly jumpsuit, if you want a little action and pizzazz, then Banjul is your vendor. So guys, that's it for this video. I give you guys a total of 19 vendors. Yes, 19 vendors. Reminder that if you got this list, please, there's a link in the description box below for you to join our private Facebook group only for those who got this list. Also remember, if you need assistance with finding the vendor for a particular clothing item, you can go ahead and send me an email at firststartbase with 3 Z's at gmail.com. Do not send it in my DM, guys, please, I beg. Send me an email. All right, so see you in the next one.